special video because, as you can see, I have some brand new planner supplies here, and you can probably tell I went a little bit crazy, but guys, it's really hard to get to the Michaels in San Francisco and you do not have a car. So because I don't want to make a lot of trips back and forth, I just went ahead and got basically everything that I expect to need to test out this happy planner. And I did get a little bit extra because I do make videos about planners, and so I wanted to get extra supplies so I could make, you know, some interesting videos for you guys. So I think if I were just a normal planner, I would not recommend getting this much, especially not for your first planner. Unless you're just like really into craft supplies, which by all means, like, go crazy, but you totally do not need to get all of this. So I don't want anyone to feel like you have to get all of these things just to get started planning. You totally do not need all that. Let's go ahead and jump in. First thing I want to show you guys is this cutting tool. This is by Fiskars. I've been holding off on getting a new one of these. If you don't know, I just moved across the country, and so I kind of had to leave a lot of my stuff back on the East Coast. A lot of my supplies are over there, and it was just cheaper to buy everything all over again rather than ship it, surprisingly enough. But I wanted to get a cute tool. Like, I found some online on Amazon that were prettier than the way I think this looks, but the reviews on those were not good. I wanted to get something that actually does a good job cutting, and Fiskars is a brand that I've used for a long time now, so I figured let's just go with something we know. I wanted to get something that is 12 inches since I am going to be doing some things with scrapbook paper, and the pads that I like to get are the 12 inch by 12 inch, so I wanted to get something that was big enough, and I like that this has the replaceable blades. Speaking of cutting, with getting the cutting tool, one thing that I really wanted to do is test out actually adding scrapbook paper to the planner. So if you're going to add scrapbook paper, you need something to stick it down with, so I'm going to try this repositionable Elmer's glue stick, and also this, oops, that's upside down, repositionable Tombow tape runner. This one also I think is really good for making like vision boards if you're into that. And I haven't tried this particular brand out. I used to have one of these many years ago and I loved it. So I figured let's go ahead and give these new ones a try. Basically the whole thing that inspired this trip is this happy planner right here. As you guys know, I've been using Erin Condren planners for like the last 7 or 8 years, but since I've been making videos about planners, I figured like let's just try out a different one, and everyone raves about the happy planner, and I just did a big shopping trip online with Erin Condren, and it was pretty expensive, so I thought let's try something that's a little bit more affordable. This is not going to be for my main planner. This will be for I think what I'm going to use it for is like blog and YouTube planning, and I want to do a flip through, but before I do that I want to show you everything else I got. So I also got these storage containers, and these were super discounted. So one thing I love about shopping at Michael's is whenever I go, I'm pretty much able to buy almost everything I want on sale. So I think this was only like a couple bucks for 3 of these containers, and I'm hoping this will help me get my craft supplies organized. One thing that I used to be into, and this is probably how I got into the whole planner decorating, is I used to be into scrapbooking, and I do want to, I think, start scrapbooking again, but if nothing else, I've seen some videos with people using these different scrapbooks to actually decorate their planners, and so I was like, you know what, I kind of want to try that out and see how it looks, if I like it. I've been hesitant because scrapbook paper tends to be on the thicker side, and I already feel like the washi tape and the stickers kind of add a lot of weight and thickness to the planner, but I figured, you know what, let's just go ahead and give it a shot. And if nothing else, then maybe I can use it for actually making a scrapbook again, which, like I said, is something that I do want to do. So I got 3 scrapbooks. I'm just flipping through so you guys can kind of see what's inside, because I find these are difficult to tell from, you know, pictures online. But I got this one because I tend to do a lot of pinks and turquoises. I got this one just because I don't normally use these colors that much, but they were kind of speaking to me, and I love the whole crystal thing. If you guys know, I'm into crystals, or just getting into crystals. I don't know that much about it, actually. And then I did just get a lot of washi tape from Paper Source, but I could not resist this set of paper, guys. It's so cute. Look at this. All of these were originally $19.99, but they were super on sale. And so each of these were only $6, guys. $6 for this huge pad of paper. Like, there is a lot in here, and I feel like I'll be able to use this for a very long time. I really only wanted to get one, but like I said, these were just kind of all speaking to me, and I didn't know when I'd have time to go back to Michael's, and I figure, you know, they don't take up too much space, and hopefully I can use them in my future scrapbooks. One thing I really like about all of these papers, all of these books, are they each kind of have like their own little washi tape like page, and they have these larger print pages, which I think will look really good for like if I punch like little inserts into the Happy Planners, which people seem to like to do with this planner. And then I love all of these little cards, which I think will make really nice additions to the weekly spreads or the monthly spreads. So those are my new scrapbook papers. Okay, let's talk washi tape. So I have a ton of washi tape, and I really didn't want to have like a huge collection of this again, but these colors, you guys, these are my favorites, and I saw this donut washi tape and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't leave this behind. This was also on sale. This was supposed to be $19.99, and so I got it on sale for, how many washis are in here? 15, so $11.99 divided by 15. That means each washi tape is only 79 cents, about 80 cents, guys, so that's a pretty good deal. This is especially good, I think, if you are a new planner or if you're just looking to expand your planner collection, but very good price on this, and I love how they have the gold foil, and yeah, I expect to use this a lot because they are just so in my color scheme. I also got this skinny washi tape. This is a Christmas themed washi tape. There's one here that says Holly Jolly, and then there's one here that looks kind of like snowflakes. But other than that, I was kind of thinking that this could really be like a bit of a year-round washi tape, and I've really been liking these skinny washis to do some of the horizontal and vertical dividers because they're so thin they don't take up as much writing space. So I'm looking forward to experimenting more with thin washi. I almost always use more of this standard size, but I'm really getting into the thin, so let's see how it goes. Okay, then I got some true Happy Planner supplies here, guys. I got a lot of them. So I got this kit, and this has stickers on top and then sticky notes in the middle, and then on the bottom it has these little inserts that you can just add, and there are 311 pieces in this. I got this on sale as well. I think this was 40% off, and wow, is that everything that comes in here? That's actually a lot more than I thought. I kind of thought this was just a bunch of the same sheet of stickers, but let's see if we can open it and take a quick peek. I think, although I do love my Erin Condren stickers, as you guys know, I think one thing that Happy Planner totally crushes it on are the stickers that go with the planner. Like, guys, they had a whole wall of stickers in the store, and I kind of wanted to get all of the books, but I'm glad that I didn't get every single one, but there are just a ton of stickers. Like, if you're just getting started out, you could totally get just this and have plenty of stickers to play with, sticky notes for your pre-planning, and these cute little inserts just to add additional notes. There's lots of writing space you can see on these. Even the ones that have a lot of pattern, they seem to have some writing space on the back. So this would just be like a really amazing starter kit, and I want to say this was like $14 or $19.99, but like I said, I was able to get it, I think, 40% off. So this was supposed to be $14.99. I got this for $8.99. I also got these inserts. I noticed in the planner itself, like, it appears with the way that the discs are done, that there is space for me to fit this additional paper inside. So budget is something that I have never really done in my planner, but I really want to get a little better handle on my finances. So I want to do some online systems, but because when I'm planning and organizing, I love so much to write things down, I thought, let's go ahead and just give this a try and see how it works out. It was not on sale, but this was just $9.99. I think some of this I got on one day and they had different discounts the next day. I really like this dot paper. I was thinking this would be really nice if I wanted to add any sort of like bullet journal type elements into the planner. And I've seen some really interesting things that I've been pinning up a storm on my Pinterest. So be sure to check out my Pinterest. I'll link it in the description box. But I've seen some really interesting things people have been doing with this dot grid paper, and I kind of want to try it out and add it to the planner. So that is one thing that I find very interesting about the Happy Planner versus Erin Condren, which is that you can add paper. Like you can just insert paper anywhere inside the planner, and you cannot add any paper to the Erin Condren, or not, at least not very easily. The last 4 things I show you before I flip through this are these sticker books. So I was only going to get one of these, but then, you know, one turns into 2, and then that turns into more. I got 2 of these yesterday and then 2 of these today, and I love how they have the inspirational quotes throughout. They have all these really useful stickers to call out important information, and I just love how it just adds color and inspiration to the planner. This one I got because I love adding inspirational quotes. I love to just have something positive to look at when I'm flipping through and being organized, and it just kind of helps reinforce keeping a positive mindset. And I really love these flower stickers. I want to use these in smooth spreads. I think these will look really nice over some corresponding washi tape colors. Maybe some of these will work. But yeah, this kit, it also has some other like call-out stickers. I love these little hearts. I like these kind of things for like tracking. Like you can put one on each day of a particular month if you're trying to track a habit. That's what I like these small ones for. And yeah, I don't really know where these large stickers go yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. And I'm just doing a quick flip through because I don't want this video to be like 1,000 minutes long. But if you want me to do a more detailed flip through, let me know, or just feel free to pause this video and rewind it. These were kind of more like inspirational color, just having like little to-do stickers and whatnot. This one I got because I want to be able to track my fitness a little bit better. So this one is particular to fitness, and there are some inspirational stickers. I love that there are just these little call outs, because I feel like one thing that's been kind of missing whenever I call out my workouts is I like to use like banners or sneakers, but I think these are just gonna look a little bit better. And I don't really track my steps, but I thought, you know, maybe once in a while, like I can just kind of write down and get a general sense of how many steps I'm doing, like maybe weekdays versus weekends, or just kind of note it here and there and just kind of see like how is my general lifestyle. I also liked in this book that it has these special meal call outs, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I kind of wish the colors were a little bit different, because like I do tend to do very color-oriented spreads, and I don't know if I'm gonna have like washi tape or scrapbook paper that has all of these colors in it. But that's okay. Like, I mean, maybe one week I just track snacks and one week I track something else, but there are just so many different variations and options for tracking your workouts, little wellness reports, and I'm just curious to see if this helps me get any more organized with tracking my fitness goals. So yeah, we shall see. Okay, so now for the moment that you're probably waiting for, I want to go ahead and jump into this planner for you guys and show you what is inside of here. When I first got to Michael's, it was like kind of crazy, guys. The planners at the first store were just everywhere, and this was literally like the last one they had left. The other one was like Happy Mama planner or something like that, and I was like, I mean, you know, Bailey is like my baby, but not really. So yeah, I decided to just get this one that says she designed a life she loves, and luckily they had some pretty good packaging on this that just kind of kept the planner protected. There's a bit of a something gummy on the front here, but it seems to be coming off okay. I mean, it's actually kind of leaving a bit of a mark because I think where it was gold. Maybe if I'd taken it off slower, I wouldn't have noticed, but oh well. And one thing that I've learned from just watching videos on happy planners is that when you're taking paper out, you don't want to rip it this way, you want to pull it out this way. So this is what the front cover looks like. I really didn't have a lot of options. I did give these a peek online before I went shopping, but this was actually one of my favorites. And I actually do like the pink discs here. So these don't open, they're just solid discs and the paper snaps into the side here. And one thing I liked, and actually it's prevented me from flipping through, so we're gonna flip through this for the first time together, but they had this little piece of plastic around it, which I actually appreciated because it kept people who were browsing from really like flipping through and, you know, ruining the pages. First of all, like this is a really nice, pretty thick cover, and it kind of reminds me of the Erin Condren covers, and I really like the covers of Erin Condren, so I like that. A little space to put your name. Here is a look at the full year for 2019 and the full year for the following year. These can be good for tracking things by like the month. Okay, starting with January, it has like a look back, current month and next month, a little don't forget section, some key holidays, birthdays, and monthly goals call out. And kind of like Erin Condren, also little quotes throughout. The Erin Condren, this is on the right side. Over here, this is on the left side. But other than that, this looks very similar. Not a lot of color here. And the holidays are called out with a special background. And then very similar to Erin Condren again, it has the date in the top left corner. I got the vertical planner, by the way. I think there are some other options, but I love vertical most, so this is what I wanted. But it has 3 different boxes for each day and a column on the left-hand side to do additional notes, and then a little inspirational quote in the bottom. Looks like you don't get one every week, but like every other maybe. Okay, and then after that, it just goes straight into February. So it looks like kind of the same thing throughout. So I'm just gonna skip ahead because all the months are basically the same thing. This color is changing, so it looks like each month kind of has its own theme. So the dots and the colors here are a little bit different, but it's fairly neutral, which I appreciate. And let's just get to the end of this. And in the back, there's a notes section. So the Erin Condren has like a lot more in the back, but I think that's because you are supposed to get these inserts and you can more customize what you want in the planner. So if you want a notes section, you can add a notes section. If you want a budget section, you can add a budget section. And all of these just snap right in. You don't have to do any special cutting. So that's kind of cool. You can also just not put anything in the back if you do not want this to be too heavy. So that is it for this video, I think. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you have tried both the Erin Condren and Happy Planner, I would love to know your thoughts. Which one do you think is best? And yeah, look for some plan with me videos. I'm really excited to get into decorating this. Unfortunately, it's only October and this won't start until next year, but let me know if you want me to do like a how I set up this planner for the upcoming year or anything like that. And yeah, I'll see if I can get it filmed for you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.